Hi, kids. So as I promised, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the structure of the paper that I'm imagining. And so let's imagine that we've got a thesis right here. I just pulled up one of the theses from many moons ago. So the thesis is, in the novel The Master and Margarita, governance and control plays a major part in shaping the lives of the characters. The Russian government controls people who conform to the government's beliefs, and this implementation of control over the people's true self leads the people to question themselves. This control leads to a huge impact on the cultural sense of individuality and normalcy of the people in the USSR. Clearly, kids, this is the big picture, right? So let's just go ahead and make sure that we see that. That's the red. So that's really what, like, everything is kind of leading back to this, and that's the proof that you need to show. So then let's go to our different sections. So I kind of color coordinated them so you guys could keep track. So the first one is section 1, implementing a belief system. And I'm just going to make this the same color burgundy as the arrows, because I think that'll help you kind of keep track of that. So implementing a belief system through control. Let's imagine that that's the first subsection. And so you have your big picture, big idea. You did your double Dorito, et cetera, and you've kind of written that all out. But then the most important part is, especially in your final sentences, I would like for you to show how this analysis proves your topic sentence, right? So like the topic sentence is, how does this prove a implementation of a belief system through control? That's a really big part of it. And then the second part is you go back and you connect that topic sentence back to your overarching thesis. So this is why some of you sometimes get A5s, right? So like, how does this connect to your topic sentence or your thesis? Remember that in your analysis, even if you feel like it's repetitive, expand on that, right? So like, you're connecting this to the topic sentence, right? The implementation of a belief system through control, and then you're going back to the thesis, and ultimately remember that big picture thing that you're going for, which is this leads to the huge impact on the cultural sense of individuality and normalcy of the people of the USSR. So again, you're kind of going back to that, and that's really the big picture connection. Then you go on to the second topic sentence, which I decided is a blue color. So let me go ahead and make that electric blue for you all, as evidenced by the arrows. So the second section, let's say, is people are brainwashed through control and cannot identify truth and objective facts. So that's what your quotations are about. It's really what you're talking about, yeah? And then again, you're going to do the analysis. You're going to connect your two quotations. You're going to make sure that it's really clear, like, where you're coming from and how this all feeds into that narrative. And then this part is really interesting. So the first part is you again show how this analysis proves your topic sentence. So you go to the topic sentence. Then you add another step where, how does this connect to your previous topic sentence and paragraph? So you're actually building on your previous argument by connecting it back to the previous, to your section 1, implementing a belief system through control. So brainwashing through control helps to implement a belief system through control, because if you take out people's brains, you can put anything else in there. And then they can't identify truth or objective fact, because that's almost like the belief system that they're being subjected to. And then again, you connect your topic sentence back to the overarching thesis, and again to the huge impact on the cultural sense of individuality and normalcy of the people of the USSR. Again, that bigger picture. And then finally, the third sentence, right? So section 3 is people learning to question themselves and their sense of self because of that control. Remember, you can see that you're building on everything over and over and over again, right? Oh, that's not the right color. I think it's more of a magenta. I just want to make sure this is all color coordinated for you all. So again, you do that double Dorito, you connect that, and then you're going to start building again to that, again, back to the bigger picture, and also connecting to your previous topic sentence. So show how this analysis proves your topic sentence. Remember, you always put that in the last sentence, like this proves this, or this shows that sense of self, the loss of that sense of self. And then you're going to build on the previous paragraph. How does this connect to your previous topic sentence and paragraph? Build on paragraph 2. Right? So like people learning to question themselves and their sense of self because of that control. So people are brainwashed through control and cannot identify. So that leads to the questioning, right? And then you connect the topic sentence back to your overarching thesis. So exactly that purple topic sentence, you go through that, and through this building, you connect it back to the overarching thesis, which again will bring you back to that larger, bigger picture. So I hope that this helps. I'm going to actually go ahead and attach this in Google Docs for you all. But I think that this is really how you should be thinking about this, is how do all of the pieces of this puzzle fit in together? If that hopefully helps, I really want to make sure that y'all understand what we're going for, because really the importance of, it's not just the double Doritos, it's really how they interconnect with each other and interact with each different sentence and paragraph. So remember our class on the transition words, like furthermore, moreover, etc., and how we can make sure to connect those ideas through these kinds of transition words. Okay, so I know that this was quick, but I just want to make sure to make it to office hours, and here we are.